All right, welcome to the TheDayIsOurz channel. I'm your host, Johnny Utah, and it is Wednesday, April 10th. All right, we had another good workout today. Actually, I think I broke a few records today, so I was definitely feeling it this morning. Today was actually the hardest day for me, at least this week. Mondays are usually the harder ones, but I don't know. Today I just felt exhausted, and part of that could absolutely be because of my sleep last night, and so we'll go over that here in a little bit. But man, it was just a tough workout. I still worked out really hard, got great numbers in, and let's go ahead and jump right into those. So with that here, 16,847 steps. That's got to be a record. So close to 17,000. But man, was that a lot of steps that I got in today. I got my workout started about like 6:13, 6:14, but man, I was just in a zone today, and yeah, I was definitely hurting, but yeah, I was definitely feeling it. So that's really good. Anything above that 14,000 step range is where I want to be, and I mean, if I'm going at 16,800 at that, I feel like I earned. I've definitely earned my rest day for tomorrow, and yes, I will be taking a plasma day tomorrow, so that will be a de facto rest day. Let's go jump into intake. 375 calories. So today I'm going to be doing my Fit Crunch strawberry bar. And this one actually is pretty good. I do like Fit Crunch. Fit Crunch, I thought it was going to be terrible just because I feel like it was a money grab thing, but no, they actually taste fantastic. They're nice, crunchy on the outside, nice, chewy in the inside, and they blend together perfectly. I will say for the strawberry strudel one, and I am a big strawberry fruity flavors other than chocolate. Like I like things other than chocolate more than chocolate, right? So if you give me like a vanilla, strawberry, peanut butter, I like all of those flavorings more than I generally like chocolate. Not that there's anything wrong with chocolate, it's just that that's where I prefer my flavorings to be. Generally, most things are going to be defaulted into chocolate just because that's just the option that people like in general, so that's what most things are, and that's okay. I still like chocolate. It's not like it's a big issue. And today I'm also going to be, I'm going to be trying this Atkins strawberry. So I've been trying the chocolate one for a while, and I thought that was like generally like okay. Some days it's tasted really good. Some days it hasn't tasted really good. I think what it really depends on is what I'm pairing with it. Because when I try the Fit Crunch bars with it, I think the Atkins tastes really good. But when I do my pure protein bar at the Atkins, for whatever reason, the flavors are not mixing good, and the Atkins just tastes really flat, doesn't taste very good. And so I've had ups and downs, mixed reviews on it, but it is what it is, right? I'm still going to drink them. They're still relatively healthy, and it's still and it fills me. It fills me completely for my morning. I'm not like a heavy morning eater, so something light and something I can do right after my workout is exactly where I want it. Update on the Quest birthday cake bar that I had yesterday. That was phenomenal, and I'm not surprised. Quest, when it comes to everything Quest does, they have all been delicious. Whether it's the chips, whether it's the protein bars. I have to see if they have shakes now, because if all of this stuff tastes really good, I got to go with those shakes too. I got to try it. So I'll see if I can find something like that, because I just think that Quest is right now by far my favorite product. And like I said, I've tried 3 protein bars for them. The s'mores, which was amazing, fantastic. It's the best protein bar that I've had thus far. I've had the blueberry muffin one, which like I said, I'm a sucker for anything that's outside of chocolate. So if it's not chocolate, I generally will like it. And that one was so good, guys. Like, it tastes basically like a blueberry muffin. It's soft. It has a little bit of a crunch to it. Like, it's so good. And the birthday cake one from yesterday was phenomenal. I mean, I just absolutely loved it. It tasted just very similar to the pure protein birthday cake, but I feel like it was just better consistency, if that makes sense. Like, it wasn't as thick as the pure protein bar birthday cake one, which tastes basically like one of those pink frosted animal crackers. This one does the same thing, but it's just like softer, it's chewier. It's like a chewy version of the pure protein. So it has really, really good flavor. All right, well, let's go ahead and jump to the next set of numbers here. So pairing with my 16,847 steps, I was able to get 170 minutes of activity. And that's great. That's literally 10 minutes shy of 3 hours of working out, and that's awesome, right? My goal here is always to get at least 160 minutes of activity time, and it just really depends on obviously when I wake up, how fast I can get from my wake up point to, taking my multi-day vitamins, Celsius, and just getting everything, ready and going, so that way I can start doing my warm-up walk and then engage into my normal morning routine. So when I can get to 170 minutes, I feel really good. And don't get me wrong, I am absolutely feeling it this morning. Whew, I am absolutely feeling it once again. And so, but I feel really good about it. So, guys, I'm losing weight, I'm becoming healthier, and I just feel more lively. And that's just something that's important to me. So when I see that I'm going at 170 minutes, I got 16,000 steps in, and I'm feeling good. Like, I feel sore, but I feel good. That just means that this is all, it's not for nothing, right? There's actual progress here. And that's what it's all about. It's just about making those small strides. I'm not going to hit 16,000 every day, obviously. I'm not going to hit 170 minutes every day. And there's going to be days where I do wake up late. There's going to be days where I wasn't able to get as much in that I wanted to. And those days will come and go, but it's your perseverance that pulls you through. And so you just have to be focused. Mentality is everything, guys. You just have to be focused and remember your goals. Remember why you're doing everything. You do that and you're just going to find yourself in a really good position to be successful overall. With that here, let's go to that last one here, 1,393 activity calories burned. I like to try to be at that 1,400 range for it. So if I could get all three of these numbers in the same range, I'll be pretty happy. Over 15,000 steps, 160 activity minutes, and 1,400 calories burned. Like, that's like the goal. If I could be consistently right there, I'd be stoked. But as you can see, I've actually already hit my activity calories for the day, almost about to hit my activity time for the day, and only about 3,200 steps in, less than that, to get my steps in for the day. So I might be able to do this before I even start work. So everything after that will then be bonus time. Whew, that actually makes me pretty happy, because that means I'll get extra Final Fantasy Rebirth time. Yeah. All right, and so with that here, let's jump to our last stat here, which is our sleep score. So today it was rated a 62, which is a score fair. So not ideal, but it comes with it. I tried to actually go to bed a little bit earlier. The last couple of nights, I've been going to bed at 11, 15:30, 11:15, 11:30ish, and not sleeping until about that 11:45 mark, right? And I've been getting 80, 70, I've been getting good to great sleep. Yesterday was not the case. I went to bed early, but then got immediately woken up and was up for about an hour. Yeah, Arlen actually only had one instance last night, and he was on one. And so it is what it is. When you're a dad, or if you're a parent, doesn't matter whether you're a dad or your mom, but when you're a parent, you're gonna have those little up and down nights. So but actually last night was a great night for him, because he only got up the one time. After that, he was out completely, and I mean completely out. But that did affect my sleep score. It only gave me 5 hours and 48 minutes of sleep, and I feel like that was really spot on. I did get up just a couple minutes later than what I usually do out of bed. It was 6:02 when I got out of bed. so I thought I was just gonna have like a little drag day, and I was already feeling really, really sore. So, but then I just pumped out 16,000 steps, just like absolutely destroyed the stat line of what I thought I was going to accomplish. And so, you know, you give and you take, right? Guys, like there's nothing wrong with, you know, starting your day maybe not the way you wanted to, or not having the greatest night of sleep, but it doesn't mean that we give in. It doesn't mean that we give up. It just means that we find a way, right? I still love Jurassic Park. Life finds a way, guys, and that's what you got to do too. Sometimes things don't go out the way you planned them to, but you still got to persevere. All right, so I had 4 sleep cycles, which is on par with what I normally have. Wakefulness was 8%, which is a little bit higher than what it's been. It's been teetering between 3, 4, 5%. This is a little bit closer to that 10% range where I said I'd be concerned at, but I mean, I still feel like I got decent sleep, but I think that's fair. Fair, pun intended. Okay. With that here, physical recovery, I think I was definitely feeling that today, 44%. I definitely feel sore everywhere. I'm hurting, guys. I'm really hurting today. So I'm very, very happy that I'm going to get a rest day tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to need that rest day. I might sleep in an hour, do a little bit of a walk, you know, record a video here for you guys before I go donate plasma, as I'll keep you updated with how much I've made in plasma too, like overall. So, you know, obviously I'm using the plasma money to basically as like a fun account, and so I'll be able to just do whatever I want with it. But my biggest goal, therefore, was to use it for the tattoo, my first tattoo. And I will update you guys tomorrow on that, because I am going to switch some things around goal-wise with it, just with where I'm at currently and like losing weight and how fast I've been able to do it. And so, you know, tune in tomorrow for that update. And then lastly here, we have mental recovery. This is a little bit lower what it's been. It's been teetering actually pretty close, like to the high 80s, almost 90%. Today was just a little bit lower. It was at 74%. So I definitely feel like I felt that difference in that about 10% difference here. Because I just felt like I was going to drag today. Now, obviously, I'm highly motivated. I was able to, you know, turn everything around. I got going a little bit earlier than what I even thought I was going to, and after that, it was just off to the races. But I definitely felt like when I woke up that I was just like, oh, I could just go right back to sleep, guys. Thank goodness I have high motivation, and sometimes that's all it is that you just got to remember why you're doing this. You know, that why is very, very important. If you can find that why, and it's a good reason why, you'll find that you'll be able to do much more than you thought you could. So, well, with that here, now that we're done with the stats here, as always, we want to hear how your guys' morning went. Did you accomplish the goals that you set out for this morning? You know, regardless of, you know, whatever your goals are or wherever you are on your journey, we want to hear your guys' feedback. We want to hear how you guys are doing. And, you know, whether it's, you know, 20, 30 minutes of a workout, whether it's like up to 3 hours or 4 hours of a workout. And, of course, if you're a night hawk, someone who, you know, comes home at night from work and then you're saying, nah, I got to go work out now. You know, always hats off to you guys. I think that would be the hardest thing to do. I get off work at 8, so I mean, that would be like me working out for until like 11, and that just sounds like a nightmare. That really does sound like a nightmare. And I like working out, but I think I'm much happier doing it at like 6 o'clock in the morning and using my workout to wake myself up, as opposed to having a workout where I want to just go to bed and sleep. And so maybe that's just the dad in me too, right? Like, you know, the sleep, as you guys can see, is clearly at a premium. So, you know, choices. But we always want to hear how you guys did, so let us know. And please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with anyone that you feel would love to be part of this community. We want to reach out to as many people as possible. With that here, like I said, I've said this before, but when it comes to changing your lifestyle, becoming healthier, working out, all of it comes down to just, you know, doing it as a not doing it alone, essentially. It's the hardest thing to just do this journey on your own and not have anyone to lean on. You know, you guys can lean on us. We're going to be here to, you know, help and support you guys, just like you guys help and support us. When we get those likes when we get those comments in, that, you know, it's going to obviously pump us up even more to push ourselves even harder, and you just be amazed of what that can do to your mentality. And so feel free to join in so that way you could become part of this community. Well, with that said, I think it's time to go eat this protein bar and drink my Atkins. With that, it's Johnny Utah out, and have a good morning.